cheerleaders, and welcome to Breaktime. Today's proverb is 17:28. Even fools are thought wise if they keep silent, and discerning if they hold their tongues. Have you ever had one of those experiences where you've had to remain silent and didn't? And as a result of your outbursts, you looked like a fool. I know I have. I've been in those situations where emotions become tense, relationships are tense. You want your own way. You can feel it burning up in you that you've just got to say something to prove you're right, to prove your own way. And it's in those moments that I do believe, when we become emotionally involved to the place where we're going to say things that aren't filled with the knowledge of God. It's those places that I think great practice for those of us that desire to walk in wisdom is to remain silent. There's something priceless about shh. Because if you noticed, when you start remaining silent in a room filled with people who are probably arguing or trying to get their own way, whatever your temptation is, if you remain silent and just listen to what's really being said, you can gain so much knowledge that out of that silence, you can actually hear the Holy Spirit speak to the place that you can speak back words that are filled with great knowledge. I've been in situations where I felt like I've been the one that people have thrown tomatoes at, just like you, I'm sure. Booed you, get off the stage, silence. And so everything in you gets riled up internally. And you want to speak out. But there's something about stepping back, allowing your emotions to cease, allowing your mind to think clearly. Even a fool is considered wise when they learn the gift that God has given us to be silent. This again reminds me of Jesus being persecuted. There were times that he was being heavily persecuted and his only language was silence. Silence can create just as powerfully sometimes as words can. Think about that. What can your silence create? Well, try it. You don't always have to be the one. I don't always have to be the one that needs to be heard. Sometimes it's just wise to sit and listen with great intent, especially under persecution. Great ears, great heart, allowing the Holy Spirit to make sure that he's the one that's going to speak. There's a lot of value in silence. So I pray today that if you get in a situation where you're tempted to outburst, or you're tempted to defend yourself, or you're tempted to make sure that you're the one being heard, try the great skill of silence. Have a blessed day.